Well, Fort Bend County is now launching a lawsuit against Texas Governor Greg Abbott after his executive order that bans mask mandates all across the state.
Yeah, the county judge there says that ban is stripping away his power to try and keep citizens safe. A live look now from Fort Bend County, where that press conference is supposed to begin with JP George and Judge. And that once it starts, we will get to that as quickly as possible. And we're going to be updating you as soon as it does start as well. All right, should masks be mandated by governments or should it be your choice? That is the question facing local officials all over the state of Texas. Governor Greg Abbott signing, of course, that executive order that allows individuals to choose and prevents anyone from issuing a mandate. But some are defying that order. Yeah,
ABC 13's Tom Abrams joins us from downtown Houston with the latest developments as they advance through the courts. And Tom, a lot of people concerned they want that authority to themselves.
Right. There are two mindsets here. One is that local governments should have the decision when it comes to mandates. The other is that the individual should have the decision as to whether or not to wear a mask or get a vaccine. But Harris County could be the latest to join in this legal fight against the governor's executive order. We spoke to them today about what might be next in the courts. Governor Greg Abbott says it's past the time for mandates. Personal responsibility is what will keep Texans safe from COVID. He supports vaccines and following CDC guidance, but his Executive Order 38, signed last month, prevents local governments, school districts, or businesses doing work for the state to mandate masks or vaccines. Already, we've seen school districts like HISD and local officials in Dallas and San Antonio announce they will mandate masks anyway. Tuesday, a judge stayed the governor's order. Now Harris County may get into the fray.
But we want to make sure that we're approaching this in a way that's going to best serve the county and the residents of Harris County.
Christian Menifee is the county attorney. He says they will either join existing suits or file their own in Travis County.
Ultimately, the goal is going to be to get a court to weigh in on whether Governor Abbott can use his Disaster Act authority in a way that ties local officials' hands in stopping the spread of COVID.
For its part, the governor's office issued a statement to ABC 13, and while it did not answer our question as to when it would issue fines, a spokesperson wrote in part, Governor Abbott has spent his entire time in office fighting for the rights and freedoms of all Texans, and our office continues working with the Attorney General to do just that. But how likely is it that local governments or school districts will ultimately prevail?
The governor has been issuing mandates and orders for more than a year now under certain emergency powers given to him.
Josh Blackman is a constitutional law expert at the South Texas College of Law, and he predicts courts may ultimately rule on the governor's side.
Historically, the governor has had the superior power. He's the chief executive. But now we have situations where Dallas and San Antonio and Houston don't like the governor's orders and they want to go their own way.
And so this likely will work its way through the courts. We've been asking for weeks to talk to the governor about this very issue. His staff has not made him available. Again, just that statement today. Coming up at 6, you will hear from a local county judge who supports the governor in this effort to make it the choice of individuals and not local governments. We'll have that part of the story when we see you at 6. Reporting live from downtown Houston, outside the Harris County building, Tom Abrams, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.